Welcome to the first week of Learn Ukrainian from Canadian English, Love Ukr Eng course. We will have a number of activities each week that you can complete. The goal is to reach at least 100 points, but you will have opportunity to get 150 plus, and for week one. The activities you will see here, you can print and just see when you complete, you make a check note, and for each activity, you will have opportunity to post them on your Facebook page. That's an opportunity to create your own Facebook page where you want to post and share your resources with hashtag to highlight how you're learning. It's a self-paced course where we will have opportunity to connect over some live lectures, but most activities you can complete on your own and post on Facebook to document your learning. So let's go through the activities for the week one and see how you can do it. So the first one is course description. You can get 5 points, and for doing this, there is always a task to complete. So first one is to read the course description for I Love Ukr Eng course. You can see it here. Then think about what goal you plan to achieve in 52 weeks of the course activities. We plan the course from January to December. However, it can take you as long or as quick as you need to complete this course. So it will be based on your knowledge of English to learn Ukrainska mova, Ukrainian language. So think about what do you want to achieve in 52 weeks and post your goal on Facebook page with hashtag I love Ukr Eng, and it will be your first 5 points. Congratulations. If you look for the second activity, you can look on course approach. You can read how this course is designed and then think about how you learn best. What type of activities do you want to see in I Love Ukr Eng? For the first year, we will be building activity based on feedback from those who are participating and making sure that activities will help your learning style. So share feedback, give ideas, and post on Facebook page and hashtag I love Ukraine. I will see all of them with thanks to your hashtag. And that's another 5 points added to your weekly activities. Now you have 10. If you look at weekly goal, you will have for each week to create a goal how you want to learn and what do you want to learn. So for week one goal is to learn how to write and say Ukrainian alphabet and to learn at least 10 A words uh, in Ukrainian. So those what I hope you will be able to achieve through doing different activities. However, you can set your goal and add activities which are helpful for you based on your knowledge of Ukrainian language, and that's okay. You can build a course which helps you to learn Ukrainian your way. And always share on Facebook page and we'll see how you're doing, how you are getting your learning, and it will be 10% towards your week. So add those 10 points. If you look on Introduction to Ukrainian Activities, there is a number of lessons you can find online on ukma.edu.ua page. There is a number of activities, and I will ask for number 1 and 2 to do for Introduction to Ukrainian, so you can read a little bit about Ukrainian language and answer some questions. What are the 3 Slavonic languages you've learned by reading information from lesson 1 or lesson 2? What city is the capital of Ukraine? What languages have 2 forms of you, formal and informal? What are the 3 verb tenses in Ukrainian language? And how many letters are there in Ukrainian language? So check lesson 1 and 2. Post questions and answers to your Facebook page with hashtag I love Ukraine. We know we are continuing, and 5 points will be on your score sheet. So look through the readings. I post them here so you can check from lesson 1, and this is the reading from lesson 2. So take the time. You can pause this presentation and look on the reading anytime. So if you want to practice, you want to read, just pause. That will help you. And here, one of the opportunity for you to see the alphabet in full, you will recognize that all the 33 letters will have letter and transliteration, how it can be used with Latin alphabet, and sounds, they have a recommended pronunciation, like first letter is A, like A in father, letter B, like B in bat. So try to go through each word which is highlighted here in English and see how it sounds in Ukrainian. And that will give you first idea of what each letter can sound in Ukrainian and how English transliteration is used to highlight that sound. So take that time, actually spend a number of time here to read every single letter. So when you see A, B, V, H, G, D, E, J, Ž, Z, O, I, Y, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, F, H, C, Ч, Ш, Щ, Ю, Я, який знак. That's sounds. If you want to know the letter, it's A, B, V, H, H, D, E, Ž, Z, O, I, Y, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, E, H, C, Ч, Ш, Щ, Ю, Я, який знак. Again, sometimes for myself it's harder to pronounce because I know the alphabet from Ukrainian, but try to remember English pronunciation using the words which is like A in father, B in bat, we in swallow, H in hat, G in god, D in dog, E in led, yes in yes, garage, that's the sound of Z, zoo, sound of Z, and continue on. So spend this time a little bit here. It will be very helpful. However, there is more activities you can do using that lesson 2 online. So spend some time looking on uh, lesson 2 activities. Here's opportunity to try first dictation. So remember this here and listen to the text. If you want to undertake activity called dictation, this text will be divided into sentences and you can try to write it. And once you finish writing, put hashtag I love Ukr Eng, and then you can correct the spelling online and add 5 points towards your week 1 total score. It's another activity. So keep learning. As you go further, there will be one activity which I ask you to reflect. What shift you think about possibility? Will the shift to Latin script liberate Ukrainian or destroy it? Read the article. Think about what your perception whether Ukrainian need to change Cyrillic alphabet or not. That will be opportunity to answer that question. Post on the Facebook page, put hashtag, and 5 points towards your week 1 total score. You are doing really great as we are going halfway through. There will be always different songs and poems. And for the first lesson, as we focus on alphabet, will be songs and poems about alphabet. So you can listen. There is 3 examples here. You can Google, add more. Think about maybe there is some favorite song and it can be one from this 3, or it can be something you found and you make your learning more fun. So write down your favorite alphabet song or poem, say why, and just put on Facebook with hashtag I love Ukr Eng, 10 points. That will be added to your first week activities. So you're doing great as you are moving into the next activity, which will be Ukrainian alphabet. We are not going anywhere further than alphabet, so you will be able to see some of the vowel sound if you look on red, a, e, o, I, y, o, u, u, ya. That will be vowels, and there is 10 of them. You can also look on consonants, and that will be b, v, h, g, d, j, z, k, j, k, l, m, n, p, r, s, t, f, h, c, ch, sh, sh. Який знак? Який знак is actually soft sign. Just so you know, you can be able to spell it again. Go back into your favorite poem or song and make sure you can write. all of those vowels and consonants in your print. You can post on Facebook all the vowels and then consonants. And if you look on some pictures here, you will be able maybe to see some similar words. Like I highlighted letter N. That would be one of the letters where there is the same picture highlights on both images. So you can see nožici, but that's too much to learn for this part. Just see where you can recognize similar image. So for letter N, you can see nožici in one image and N on another. So if there is anything else, any other letter, you will see the same image within left and right. You might be able to add that letters and get up to 3. You might be able to find up to 3. If not, don't worry. Just make sure you put 22 blue and 10 red letters and soft sign. Print it, post on Facebook with I Love Ukr Eng. Great. Another 10 points. One thing if you want to do, that will be up to 15 points. If you really want to learn Ukrainian alphabet, how to write it, Ukrainian cursive will give you that opportunity. It's a lot to learn, that's why it's a lot of points here. But if you want to skip this activity, remember there is more than 150 opportunities to 100. So if you don't want to learn cursive, don't worry, just don't learn. But if you want, there is a great video. They will show you how to write every letter using cursive language, and you will be able to even write words using cursive language. So take practice if you want. If not, just go to the next activity where you will be able to learn more about sign language, Ukrainian Sign Language or manual alphabet. It will give you an opportunity to see how every letter can be used with gesture, with hands, and that's where there is a number of videos I show here, and you can find some of your favorite letters and make a short video if you want to put online. That will be one of the opportunities to get 10 points to add to week 1 total score. So just watch 2 videos, check which letters you like the most, and that's how you can build your manual alphabet or starting learning your sign language if you want. That will be one of the opportunities in this course. You can start signing with letters. If you're artistic and want to do some embroidery alphabet, you are welcome. There is a great website where you can see some embroidery signs of the letters. You're welcome to do any creative way, and that's another 10 points to highlight your knowledge of Ukrainian letters through creative ways. Anything works. This is a picture you can take and post on Facebook, proudly showcasing your embroidery alphabet. And that will be 10 points. Or if you want to learn Braille code in Ukrainian, this is an alphabet for you. And you will be able to see each way how you use the 6 dots, where you will make sure that Braille alphabet for Ukrainian language is here. So variations exist for each letter. You can choose which one you want to write. So I starts from A. The second sign will be B. Then you go V, H, D, E, J, J, Z, E. Then J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T. Ending here. Then you have U, F, H, Z, Ch, Sh, Sh. Then you look, it's more Russian, will be hard sign. Then you will see again Russian. They share Braille alphabet, and then soft sign. Then you have U, Ya. Then you will have sign for E. So all of those letters, make sure you check, and you can trial Braille. Again, that's an opportunity to learn, and you will also know additionally the alphabet for Braille code. If you want to continue learning with different activities, every week we will look on different holiday. So the first week, holiday of the week in January, will be Rіздво, Christmas. And we just will finish New Year. So we'll start with Christmas as we move into first week, and you will be able to review one of the Ukrainian lessons online, how to say Merry Christmas in Ukrainian, and you will be able to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. З Новим роком, зі святом Різдва. You will say it in your way because you will see different variations how you can say щасливого нового року. You will learn to do different ways of highlighting how to wish someone Merry Christmas. З Різдвом or Happy New Year з Новим роком. And you can add святом Різдва or щасливого нового року. That will be a couple of ways how to do it. You can check website and learn and practice saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Again, 10 points into your total. Name of the week. Every week we will cover some name. With letter A, we'll start with Andriy. Andriy, and you will be able to read here about Andriy name and history of Andriy name. You're welcome to research more, and for getting 5 points, just find somebody whom you know with the name Andriy and who has any website where you can locate that name. Just share, put I Love Ukr Eng hashtag, and 5 points in your week 1 total. The same happened with Angela. You can find what Angela means in Ukrainian. And one of the good things is if you find somebody who's named Angela, put on Facebook page, with hashtag I Love Ukr Eng, you will have an Angela name in Ukrainian. So Angela, Andrew, Andriy. That's where we will have opportunity for 5 points each. There will be opportunity to practice some of the Ukrainian names. So make sure you know Andriy, Andrew, Angela, Angela. Every week we will learn about different regions of Ukraine. I want you to know the map of Ukraine and understand. We'll start with Autonomous Republic of Crimea, Автономна Республика Крым, and the capital is Simferopol. Simferopol is the capital of Автономна Республика Крым. So just remind yourself, you can use Google Translate. It can speak to you how you will pronounce Автономна Республика Крым, місто Simferopol. So you will see Автономна Республика Крым, Simferopol. So pause at any time when I'm speaking and practice your own way, and such way you will have ability to remember Autonomous Republic of Crimea and Simferopol. So find a website where you can see those words, put hashtag I Love Ukr Eng, and you can also, if you want to print the name, you can use alphabet to print. That's will be easier on laptop, but if you want to take a picture, you want to do cursive or braille for any of those words, you're welcome to do two as part of the learning. So 5 points into week 1 total score. We will look on many countries where Ukrainian diaspora live, and we start with A and practice 4 countries where you can find Ukrainian diaspora who live outside of Ukraine. Australia, Austria, Azerbaijan, Algeria. Australia, Austria, Azerbaijan, Algeria. Australia, Austria, Azerbaijan, Algeria. Just find one of those words, be able to spell it correctly, and find a website which talk about Ukrainian diaspora in that country. That's good. 1 week activity will be also done, and 5 points into your total added for Ukrainian diaspora. So practice those 4 countries spelling, writing, and you will know about Ukrainian diaspora in Australia, Austria, Azerbaijan, and Algeria. Or Australia, Austria, Azerbaijan, and Alger. And now the last activity which I want you to do to learn words for lesson 1 is to know 10 Ukrainian words which are similar to English words. So you will find many words which are international that you will be able to know knowing English equivalents. So when you look on the words like you can guess the meaning of aeroport, adapter, iceberg, aqualung, acrobatica, abort, abbreviatura, abrikos, автограф, агресія. Try to see if you can guess what each word mean. Aeroport, adapter, iceberg, aqualung, acrobatica, abort, abbreviatura, abrikos, автограф, агресія. Once you practice those words, you will know it's airport, adapter, iceberg, aqualung, acrobatics, abortion, abbreviation, apricot, autograph, aggression. So see that they are similar and you automatically know 10 more words. Just write them down, put I love Ukr Eng, or maybe you have the other 10 words which you think you know. You can always check on Ukrainian International Words Dictionary. The link is at the top. Score another 10 points by just writing them and put hashtag I love Ukr Eng. At the end of each unit, as we move through, make sure you reflect on your learning. Write your reflection, minimum 100 words on Facebook with hashtag I love Ukraine. How are you doing for first week? What have you learned? What was interesting? What was challenging? Add 10 points towards your week 1 total score. You can calculate your point. If you already reach 100, you are doing quite well. If you have more, great. You only need 100 to feel comfortable for next level. And next week activities. So, but if you want to do more, you are welcome to add and keep adding points for each week. 5 for resource. You can find additional resources which can help you to learn about alphabet or letter R and add them and put I love Ukr Eng hashtag and share them on Facebook. Keep learning, enjoy, find ways how you can improve your alphabet knowledge and practice letter R as your first letter in Ukrainian alphabet. Have a wonderful week and see you next week.